Okay, Facebook lead gen form ads. Today it's a tutorial how well first I think Facebook form conditional ad conditional logic form ads are actually excellent. I never it was a very big surprise, unexpected surprise from Google. Excuse me, from Facebook. In the last 10 years, I've used the Facebook form ads. Okay, and as you may know, the lead quality was always subpar because there's a ton of people. Many of them are just bots clicking around, filling out the form in any number of forms. 30% of them were just not unqualified, because people are either looking for it, they're not, they just considering it, but not necessarily ready to buy. So Facebook, what a surprise when Facebook came out last year with the conditional logic form, which I'm just gonna go through the how to set up the actual ad from there. So they are great because they allow us to first ask any questions, okay, and then what if someone doesn't answer correctly the question, they get a like a, they get an instant notification that they they're not a right fit for us as a brand. And Facebook from now on will look for the people that answered correctly to the lead form, instead of just considering every lead, even the crappy leads, even the bots. They it used to take into account like 30-40% crappy leads, but every business can make it work. Well, not every business, no, but many business can make it work. Not necessarily a B2B. I wouldn't recommend it. Never seen any good results on Facebook for B2Bs. So, but anyone else that's, well, some e-coms might use it if the conversion, if their price is higher and the conversion rate is really low. That would be, considering lead gen, that would be something that will give you a great advantage. So here, I'm just gonna create a campaign lead. Here, you don't want to get this crap tailored lead campaign. You want to have streamlined one, manual lead campaign. The other one is absolute shit, man. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not intelligent and it's not better. Then here, scroll down. You want to activate campaign advantage budget. Select highest volume. Highest volume. Select the daily spend here. After 5 purchases, I always change it to cost per results goal, and I'm always like every day I'm changing the bids so I get the cheapest cost per lead possible for my daily budget. So, but at first, highest volume for the first 2-3 weeks. Here you have to select the page that you're gonna be creating the forms. Here you have to select instant form. You can also use website up to a certain point, but only if your instant form is total shit. You can always test one against each other's in 2 different campaigns. One sending people to either a landing page or your website, but you need to have the tracking set up. Maximize number of leads. Select a Facebook page here because the actual form is created on your Facebook page. that's for this. Okay, so as you can see here, I have different ways of working, but in general, I like to find every relevant audiences I can find regarding the clients I'm working with, and each ad set will receive its own targeting. And in general, I have one campaign per areas. If it's a state, if it's a country, if it's different country, I'm gonna have one for, or if it's just neighbor, the first campaign is for X, or even if for one could be French, the other one English. So some more often than not, it's more related to like neighbors. We want to find the best neighbors where we should spend our money on the best performer. Basically. So here, each ad set have got a different like interest, and this actually allow us to like we can switch on, switch off on the go. Anything that doesn't work with yeah, anything that doesn't work, we can push it on, push it up. We always have the broad. In 80% of the cases, that's gonna work. Also, if you can have a lookalike audience, that's also one of the best audience you can get from a client. A list of either lookalikes, like purchasers would be the best, but you can have hot cards, lead opener, form opener, email. Okay, so here I usually have the two different settings in my ads. When it says the first one says the actual image that I'm using or creatives. In this case, for instance, ad one. This is the image with the girl with a screenshot. With you can see here in the other campaigns that it's always the same structure and same image. So ad one is the image one, and then we have ad copy one here, ADC with 01, ADC 02, ADC 03. That's how I like to work. It's just easier to have a good like understanding of what's really working from the get go. You log into the account, last 3-4 days, 7 days, you see it instantly. So okay, another important part with creating the actual form. Yeah, you have to go at the animal, scroll down. Here you wanna like select the right call to action for you. I like to have like get call, learn more, buy. That's the most frequent. Now I'm just gonna create a new form. Continue. So here you fill it. The form name is actually very important, and once you can save the draft, but the moment you publish your draft, you will never be able to get in again and re-edit it again. So you have to have the form name the most intelligent fashion. In this case, if it's a different country, in this campaign, every form will have the same form name, which and also possibly a service if they have like multiple services that you're running against each other, or V1, V2 at the end. I like to have like LA. So this is the kind of structure I have. But sometimes I have some date. If it's something that is cyclical, and every year we have to update the date, and also update the actual form. In general, I like to use more volume because I'm a greedy motherfucker. I will not get banned off YouTube just for this. Next. Greeting, I generally use one. I generally don't necessarily use a background image, and I'm just what this could happen is that if you don't check anything here, your people will see your ad here when they open your form, they will show the ad that we're showing in your ad. So here you get a headline here, some greetings. Next. Here is where you have to activate the conditional logic. Here. Check this box. And then from now on, you will be allowed to have different sort of answers. Multiple choice is one of the most recurrent one, but I also use short answer a couple times. In general, to ask again their email and full name, or email and best email, best phone number to reach out, because most often this is auto-filled by Facebook, and it's directly linked to your profile, which probably have 20 years old. I'm not sure it's actually 20 years old. I'm not sure Meta is actually 20 years old, but 2000, I don't remember, but it's been like at least 10 years that your profile, it's probably a very old, one of your oldest email is linked to, and it's no longer, you don't no longer use it. So you wanna, in general, I re-ask to confirm their best email with a short answer. Best email. Then go to next question. Best email, best phone number. Then create a new question, or you have a couple of questions. What's your budget? When do you want to start? Is it if it's too far in time, or if they don't have budget for this, then you have two options. You can either say submit form if they qualified, you want to send down something for it, or otherwise close form if they don't. The moment they don't answer the right answer, you say close form, and this by default at the end the form. First you have to have a link for the privacy policy. It doesn't need to be a real policy privacy, but you just any link, as long as it's your domain, yourdomain.com will work. And then so here you can actually see and edit whatever you want to change in the way that you say no to a person. You disqualified someone, or if you qualified someone, you can then send people directly to an email address. No, you can either send people to redirect people to their Facebook page. Your URL can be it can be just a phone number that they call. They can also download a PDF for you if you promise the file. But yeah, okay. And you set create form, and boom, voila. That's how you do it. Do you want to have this for your company? Reach out to me in the description, and I'll get in touch with you. Bye.